Hi guys, welcome back. So today we got GV70. Customer complained about grinding noise while driving, and as you can see, we're underneath the vehicle, and you can see the leak from our front case there on our differential side, away from the transmission. So I don't know what happened on that one. So we're gonna do our removal process on this vehicle, and we're gonna remove our exhaust side first, as you can see there, and under shield, and then our propeller shaft, and we're gonna start taking it apart and see from there. As you can see, this side here, we're gonna remove all this undercover to have access on this heat shield, and it's just a bunch of 10mm bolts, and we're gonna remove that. Support here, it's just 12mm socket. Next, we're going to remove our mid exhaust pipe. So on our rear side of the exhaust, I think this is 17 or 19. Let me check. Okay, so you're gonna use a oh no. So on the rear side, you're gonna use a 19mm socket, and then on the front one, same thing. I think that's 19 too. And then we're just gonna remove this 40mm bolt here for our hanger, and that should be it. So our mid pipe is out now, so we're gonna remove our middle heat shield for the propeller shaft. So just a 10mm socket there. side view. And now we can access our propeller shaft right now. So it's just 19mm socket, and then so as you can see here, these are inhibitor switch. So it's so that you can turn our propeller shaft. This guy here, because you cannot turn it right now because it's in park, right? And usually when you put it in neutral on these models, the shift by wire, once you open the door, it will automatically go into park. So what you can do also is you can just push this one here, the inhibitor switch, and while turning that propeller shaft so that you can access the other bolts, so you can remove it. So let me do that and then remove all these bolts for the propeller shaft. So now we're just gonna right now we remove our center bearing bolt there. We're just gonna pry out this side here on our differential side. Maybe ask someone to assist you to hold it, but if you can do it alone, it's okay. Okay. Okay, that's out. Now next is we're gonna remove all our connectors here that's attached to our front case, and then we're gonna remove this mount here, and then the propeller on the front, this side here, we're gonna remove it too. So we're gonna position our jack stand here to support it while I'm removing the support here for the transmission. So the mounting bracket is just 14mm socket. Now we can access some of the bolts for our transfer case here. So we got I think this is for pin 2. So 1, 2, 3. I think if I'm not mistaken, this should be bolts on top. We got 3 there. So as you can see there's 3 bolts I think on top, and it's holding it, so we're just gonna lower it a little bit to access that, and then we're gonna remove that mid propeller shaft. So before I remove the bottom bolts, I'm gonna remove our middle propeller shaft. I think we have noticed but to remove that. And this side here, there's a spline there from this one, and it just goes in with this shaft. So let me remove this propeller shaft here. I think that's 12mm there, and then we'll see from there. I guess I got no choice but to remove the whole front case and maybe remove the shaft itself when it's removed. So let me grab another support and we're gonna try to remove the front case. So as you can see here, it lines up here, this one, right? We're gonna remove those. So I think I'm gonna reposition again my jack stand. I can put it here, right? Or not, it doesn't matter because it's still supporting there. But we're gonna remove this guy. That's not the bolt that we're removing, only this guy and the other side. So let me remove this again and loosen bolts on that bottom one, because at least this one is accessible while this support is on that differential or the transfer case. So we're almost out, but as you can see there, where's my hand? As you can see there, there's another 10mm bolt there. So we're gonna remove that, and that should be easily comes off. So here's our transfer case. I think where it fell is in the seal on this guy here. There's no other fluid that should come out from here on the seal on this top one here, which is dry. It's only here. This is my first time to see this kind of failure on this on all the transfer cases on Honda and Genesis. So I think this is one of those vehicles. So I'm gonna put the new transfer case, clean all those debris from there, from those grease and everything, and then that's it. And then we're gonna go test drive the vehicle and see from there. So I put our new transfer case here. You just have to put all this harness to where they're supposed to be. And to install this, there's gonna be a dowel pin on the transfer case itself, so it's easy to line it up. And for our front propeller shaft, there's a spline there. As long as it goes in, because it's the length on this one is just constant, right? So the other side, the front joint there, as long as it's tight there and torque it, that should be in. So I'm just gonna put in the description all the torque specs on what we removed, the important bolts, and then I'm just gonna put everything back together, and then we'll go to inside the car, and then we'll do some calibration, especially on this transfer case. There's some clutches there. As per the service information, we need to do a calibration for that. And for the fluid, it's pre-filled already from the factory. And as per the service information, you don't replace the fluid inside on this transfer case, so that's not serviceable. So let me put everything back together. Okay, so I'm just right now inside the vehicle, put everything back together. We're just gonna do calibration, so we're just gonna go for 4-wheel drive. Where's that guy? Four-wheel drive control, clutch learning reset. It's okay. Turn off ignition. 10 seconds. Okay. Then on again. That's it. I'm just gonna double check our, maybe there's codes or not. 4-wheel drive. Okay, there's no codes, so we're gonna go for a test drive and see from there. So I've been driving the vehicle for a while now, city and highway driving. So far I didn't hear any abnormal noise, grinding noise like the complaint itself. So I'm just gonna double check this vehicle. I know for sure that this is fixed. I'm just gonna double check if it's leaking there or there's no leak at all there. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. See you next time. Thank you for watching.